Well, hello, my beautiful Sagittarius. Welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your career reading for mid-July right through to mid-August. I'm just cleansing your space here and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I'm truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder that this is a general reading. It may not resonate for everybody, so please take what is for you and leave the rest behind. Okay, without further ado, my beautiful Sag, I'll get straight to your reading. Just before I was going to start there, I was guided to do your message next, and the words wild and free kept going over and over as I was lighting my candle and setting up for you. So wild and free seems to be the energy so far of the reading. Let's see what they've got to say for you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Sagittarius? What do they need to know? You want that card? Yeah. Thank you so much. For those of you who are new to my channel, I take jumpers from the pack. I do not choose the card, as I believe that is my energy and not the message you're meant to receive. Everyone is different. There's no right or wrong way. Ooh, there we go. So please fast forward during these moments. I know they go on a little bit sometimes, and I don't like to waste anyone's time here. So let's see what we've got in store for you. Very exciting. The protagonist energy to open the middle of July here for your career is the Judgment card. So this is a big wake-up call, Sag, about what it is you currently do and if you're happy there and whether you want to change your path for, well, I guess more a wild and free kind of lifestyle. Whether you're thinking about going solo, as it were, being entrepreneurial, or even just being freelance, you know, and just having a bit more freedom here with your whatever it is that you do for work. This is a clarity card when we get this card, especially in the protagonist energy. This is the energy that is propelling you forward towards your destiny, towards your prosperity path, and towards abundance, okay? So this is you making a final decision about something. You've had a bit of a wake-up call with regards to where you're at and where you want to go, and you're recognizing your life purpose, or you're starting to wonder what is your life purpose and which path to take. Now you recognize there are a couple of options here, okay? Because there's a lot of things that sing to your beautiful soul, and you're like weighing up options here. I'm getting a real feeling that mid-July right through to mid-August is a real reckoning time where you're starting to wonder, are you on the right path? Is this right for you? And if it is, how do you, propel yourself forward? Because you're starting to see very clearly now, and you've made your decision. The only way forward then is to propel yourself with that energy and that passion that you have, that drive. But this is about weighing things up and recognizing how far you've come so far to this point, and anything that does not serve you, you are now shedding, leaving all that behind. Now that could be work, it could be people. There is a real shedding element here because you're focusing on what is right for you, okay? Now there is definitely going to be they're showing me one avenue that really pops up in particular, okay? It probably doesn't, I don't know if you can see that, there's lots of different faces there, so they're showing me lots of different opportunities are going to present themselves to you, but there's one that really speaks to your soul, and they're showing me, for me, it might not be the same for you, but this one here is really illuminating itself to me, okay? So there is definitely one that speaks to your passion, and you may have put this off in the past. You may have dismissed this idea, but now it's there so much that you cannot ignore it. You have to action something, okay? So definitely a wonderful wake-up call going on with regards to what you want to do in life. And also, when you get this Judgment card for your career, this is about you understanding what you need to do to get there, you being called forward in the direction of your dreams, and this need to follow, okay? Follow your bliss, and the finances will follow you from there, is what they're giving me there. Now, interestingly enough, Sag, of course, complete conundrum. I love it. You're sometimes an enigma to some people, but you're just doing you. As this energy is just, I'm just wild and free. I'm just doing me, you know. The Sagittarius, they're giving me this energy of, I walk to the beat of my own drum. I don't follow nobody I follow my bliss. But sometimes, you know, sometimes I don't know what to do, so I get a little bit stuck in that energy. And sometimes there is an oppressive force that keeps me where I'm at, and I don't like that. So it's like that energy of you need to push boundaries, you need to push out. Sometimes you get so stuck, you're like, damn, I'm getting out of the house, I need to go for a walk, I need to refresh the energy. So being with nature is also very important for you, and it is a thing that is innate in your soul, in your spirit, because you are an adventurer by habit. Okay, now if you're not venturing out into the forests and all of those things to discover yourself or discover this big wide world, you know, you're definitely searching those places online and have an affinity to just, you have a calling almost to be with no restraints. Okay, but getting back to the card, sorry, they obviously wanted me to detour there. The Wheel of Fortune being in the antagonist position. Now this is the energy that sometimes holds you back a little bit, and you know, you need to push through this, and it's the Wheel of Fortune. Interestingly enough, this makes you feel like, you know, you're always stuck in the same vibe and that luck is never on your side. You know, sometimes also when the opportunity arises, it calls for you to take a leap of faith and to it's almost like take a chance. I wouldn't say gambling per se. You may feel like it's a gamble, but taking a chance. Sometimes the risks, you weigh them up so much that you think it's not worth it, and you shy away from this. Shy away from something because you feel like maybe I'm not the luckiest of people, so therefore if I took this gamble, you know, chances are it wouldn't go the way I'd hoped. So this is the energy you need to overcome, because this is you having a lack of faith in the universe, but also having a lack of faith in destiny, in fortune favoring you. There is a call for faith here in this situation. This is the energy that, you know, one moment you believe, so you're 2 steps forward, closer to your actual goal, and then you start to doubt and it's 4 steps back, okay? So there is no progression, leading you to feel like you're either stuck in the same place or, you know, you seem to regress. You're like, oh, how is it I'm going backwards? That's not the case, okay? Spirit is calling you to have faith here. This is the energy to overcome for mid-July right through to mid-August there, and they're actually, as you can see, they're airlifting you out of the situation. They are rescuing you from this circle. It's like a cycle of, you know, not having faith, not believing in miracles. Okay, yeah, so if they're giving me here, you see that there's like a snake there and it's devouring its own tail. Now the worst enemy they're giving me here that you're actually faced with at this present moment of time, Sag, is your own self. The way that you talk to yourself, the way that you, you know, it's like you trash talk yourself into something, thinking that you're not good enough, or that why should luck be on your side when this, and this. There are just moments, fleeting moments. They're giving me like fleeting moments where you put yourself down a little bit, okay? Because you don't believe in yourself, and they want you to springboard off that, and they're trying to highlight that luck is on your side. You just need to believe it, okay? These things go in cycles, and this is a turning point, but you have to believe in the turning point. If you don't believe in the turning point, then you know, what you think about, you bring about. So, you know, if you're constantly thinking that either, you know, oh, it's never going to happen, then you're right, it's never going to happen. But if you constantly think, you know, this is it, it's going to happen for me, I'm having faith, I believe in myself, miracles are working behind my back, the universe is lining things up, luck is on my side, then it will happen, okay? So they just want you to be very mindful about how you talk to yourself, because, you know, you're often, and it's not just you, Sag, this is a general thing for me to say right now in this reading, not spirit, I'm not being guided to say this bit's from me. It's human nature for us to chip away at our own ego because of our own ego, if you see what I mean there. So we put ourselves down because we are hopeful that we're proven wrong. Okay, we might say things like, oh, it will never happen that way because, you know, luck is never on my side. But secretly there's like a little seed there that's like, I really hope I'm wrong. please prove me wrong, show me, universe, that, you know, I am deserving. They want you to know you're deserving. When you start to believe that you're deserving, then that's when everything changes. Okay, so they really want you to be mindful of that. And that's to do with the career, because obviously this is the career reading. So we have Justice, and this is in the unifying position. So this is about karma, okay, Sag? Whatever you've put out is about to come back to you, okay? Good, bad, and ugly, okay? So think about what's been happening. It's all about to be returned, like a boomerang, okay? So wherever you've hurt, you know, there will be, it's like a reconciliation there. You know, a leveling out of the energy so that forgiveness can prevail. But when we get this card, this is, as I said, a leveling out, which is a Libran energy. This is a Libran card, and it is about balance and harmony, being restored. But again, all those wonderful things that you've put out, you know, your wonderful effort, your time, your wisdom to people, because you're often very overgiving. You know, you think about all your soul tribe, and you do what's best for them in every moment. You're very pure of heart, and you have a lot of intellect. It's like you're a guru. You have this wisdom that has come from nowhere. It's like deep-seated. You've had this all-knowingness, and you actually impart your wisdom to people who come for your advice, actually, because it's interesting. You don't BS anybody, okay? You tell it how it is, and people appreciate that, whether you're giving them information that suits their narrative or not. So if they come in and they say, you know, does my ass look big in this? And you're like, yeah, it does, actually. And you're not saying it in a mean way. You're saying it in, you know, that does not suit you, but you're blunt, okay? And people, even though they might go, what? Oh my God, they really appreciate it. They really do, because you don't, there's no nonsense about you, Sag, okay? So what we're getting with this unifying energy is that everything that you've done that is wonderful is about to come to you tenfold. It is about karma, okay? This is a win-win solution for you in whatever it is that you're trying to come together, bring together in your working life, your career. This is about some sort of reveal that will come. You'll start to see things even more clearly. So this is about basically illumination, seeing where you're at and knowing where you want to go. They're asking me to look at this card a little deeper, so I will. Just one moment, please. Thank you. Yeah. They really want you to stop. It's like negging on yourself, okay? Because it's like you're looking in the mirror here, and I get a different energy from this card every time, or all the cards every time. They're showing me it's like a reflection, okay? And the only person who's got their hand on that sword is you. So it's just like, stop, you know, putting yourself down or having any negative thoughts, because actually you're not seeing what everybody else sees. And everybody else sees this really wonderful, incredible, put together human who is very wise, very balanced, very harmonious, and deserves a lot of luck and success in their career. And so does the universe, because justice is fate. Okay, this is a fated energy. So what is right for you is about to come towards you and will be revealed, and everything is going to work out in your favor. Okay, so whatever life path you're choosing, you must remember that luck is on your side. No more doubts. Okay, you're fast forwarding to the future with this card, this justice card. It's like it's fated. This is destiny. Okay, but interestingly, destiny, fate's wheel in the center is something that sometimes you do not believe in. They're giving me a sentence right now, which is, I make my own destiny. I make my own destiny. Okay, so there is an energy about you that you often are a maverick. You go solo. You do things by yourself. Okay, and you don't believe that. Sometimes you don't believe there are other forces at work when things go right or wrong. Okay, you believe it is your own hard work. Now they are recognizing that that is true. You are very astute, very intuitive, and you do work alone. You're very hardworking. But what they're giving you is that you are co-creating with spirit, whether you recognize it or not, and focusing that wonderful creativity and those visions that you have are about to be manifested in the material, the physical plane. Okay, it's about inspired action. So all this wonderful stuff is coming towards you. We're going to go deeper and find out what is happening here for you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Sagittarius? What do they need to know with regards to their career for mid-July. Ooh, very heavy. Cards are very heavy today. Maybe you've been feeling like you had the weight of the world on your shoulders. You've been maybe weighing some things up there. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. I'm ready to receive. Thank you. Okay, so we have the Three of Pentacles, and it's in the upright position. So this is you thinking about teamwork, collaborations. You know, where can you fit your wonderful skill and your craftsmanship with others? Is there a path that needs to be followed? But in order to do this and step into your, you know, your prosperity path and your life's purpose, do you need to collaborate with other people? This is what's being weighed up here with this Judgment card. You know what you kind of are being gravitated towards. You know where you want to go. Okay, it is a wake-up call. It is making a decision here with some very final clarity, and you're wondering about collaborating. Now this could be in terms of your money, pooling money together with other people in order to follow your passion, but ultimately it's about your soul tribe. Okay, coming together with your soul tribe to make something really beautiful that will grow in the future. Okay, so you're being careful about money, and you're being cautious about you're being cautious and clever, as it were, about your finances. This is about taking advice as well if you want to expand, but ultimately it is again weighing up your options. When you have the Three of Pentacles, it is about weighing up what it is you want to do. Where do you fit in the collaborative process here? Okay, are you the person who is like the showman over here, who shows off the work? Are you the person who does all the details once everything's come together? Or are you the person who starts the project, who's has the ideas and starts it off, and then everyone else comes on board? You're wondering where you fit in, okay, and how to collaborate further with what it is that you want to do, or if it is a thing where you're going to go solo. The Sun in reverse. See, look at that. Wheel of Fortune, antagonist position. Okay, so there is delayed abundance and happiness here, and this is the reason why you feel fate and luck is not on your side, because the Sun is in reverse. It's a delayed gratification, a temporary sort of waiting, okay, for your abundance. So they're acknowledging that, you're sitting there going, well, it hasn't happened for me. I haven't got to where exactly I want to be. Sometimes I'm just feeling low, and sometimes I'm just, I feel like I can't proceed, or the world or the universe is against me and it keeps pushing me back, or I just feel a little bit lost. Okay, and that's because things are in delay. So you recognizing that because it hasn't happened for you just yet, you believe that Lady Luck is non-existent on your path, and that you have to action everything yourself. They really want you to overcome this energy and start having faith in miracles, that the universe is lining things up for you and is about to take you off your path and put you on the prosperity path. But decisions need to be made. Okay, Nine of Wands, very guarded. Haha. Now you're very guarded over the Karma card, so I wonder what's happened there. We've got the Nine of Wands. This is wands are about passion and things that you're strongly emotional about, but there is a maintaining boundaries here. There is a persistence at doing what you want to do. Okay, this female figure here, feminine energy here, she is very, if you look at her expression, she is not showing her passion. It's almost like you're doing maybe what it is that you love doing, and you're starting it off as a business, or you're growing, expanding this business, but you're not telling anybody. It feels like it's something that's very guarded. Okay, you believe that you don't want anyone to see what you're doing. You may be doing this thing, as I said, on the side or something, so that you don't want anyone to give you any bad karma. You don't want anyone to be jealous or negging on you, or in some way wish you ill with a project. It's like you're keeping all of the details to yourself, keeping those boundaries up. And it's like they just gave me the words need to know basis, and you don't need to know. Need to know basis, you don't need to know. So it's about this you being very closed with what it is that's you want to action in terms of your passion, because you feel like once you give the information out to anybody, that they could be jealous and think Oh, really? Oh, well, that's amazing. And then behind your back, you're like, well, she's going to fail or he's going to fail. And already that is a negative energy attached to what it is that you want to do. So it feels that you're very guarded. You're persisting in what you want to do, though. This is a persistence card, no matter the obstacles, okay? You are going to persist and you are going to overcome. Your passion has been ignited and nothing can get in your way, but you are being guarded, okay? And also it's like you've learned from the past. Now, justice could speak of legal matters. When we get the justice card there could be some paperwork that had to be dealt with, or a legal matter, contracts, something that you had to sign with regards to your finances, and maybe you got burnt in the past. Okay, because there are tears running down this justice card, and this is very guarded. So maybe something in the past did not go very well, and you're just being very closed off. You're only letting maybe one or two people in on what it is you're doing because you feel it's better that way. Success comes better when you don't talk about it, you just action it and then let people see you rise. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Sag? What do they need to know mid-July through to mid-August? Ooh. Seven of Pentacles, it's in reverse. Okay, so Seven of Pentacles in reverse is, it's about giving up. Okay, you don't really want to do any work that doesn't have any reward, and why should you, Sag? You know, you've got incredible talents, you're very gifted at what you do, and often in the past you've done a lot of work for little reward and sometimes no reward. Okay, it wasn't enriching your soul, it didn't lead to any growth, and you may have left the situation, or even worse, stayed where you were and let things just fester, okay, that they didn't grow anywhere. There were, you know, everything was upside down, as it were. What they're giving me here is don't give up too soon on your passion, though, okay? At the beginning, because this is, you know, this is about teamwork, expanding with people, and looking at where your quality and your craftsmanship, your skills, where they lie and how you fit in terms of the larger scheme of things. And this is about don't give up on finding your placement, okay, of where you feel like you fit, because there is a lot of growth to be had here. And this is also, when you have this card in reverse, this is about impatience, okay? When we have it in the upright, it's about hard work and patience. It is delayed, your success, but still you're happy to wait. In the reverse position, this is about impatience. Again, it comes back to the Wheel of Fortune. Where is my luck? It never happens. I'm waiting all this time. So there is an impatience here. And I mean, you know what? Patience is a horrible word. I hate it. Everybody doesn't really like this word. Patience, it could be 3 months. It could be 10 years that you've been waiting for this sort of lucky break, as it were, because we have the Wheel of Fortune here. And that's why you don't believe in lucky breaks, because you've not had one. Okay, but they really want you to change your mindset on this and start believing in miracles, even despite yourself. They just said, even despite yourself, get over this energy and start believing, and then receiving is what they're giving me. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Sagittarius? What do they need to know regarding their career mid-July through to mid-August? Can you please guide them? Thank you so much. I'm ready to receive. Thank you. Four of Swords. Okay, so Four of Swords is in the reverse position, which is being ready to act after a time of solitude, okay? There was some healing that had to be done, either from a love situation, because we have the Sun, and that could be financial abundance, it could be emotional abundance. It was ultimate happiness you feel turned on its head, and from there you feel it's been very difficult to start believing in fate or the universe lining good things up, because something hurt you in the past and it made you, I'm putting it in the upright position to show you the card, it had you, you had to retreat, and you had to rejuvenate your wonderful heart, mend it, and spend some time recovering in solitude to get over this, okay? But we've got it in the reverse position for you, which is about you're ready now, okay? After that time of anxiety and burnout, you're ready to act, okay? You're fully, yeah, you know, you've done the nesting period, you know, you've done the resting, and it's time. It's time to get up and to communicate what it is that you desire. Okay, interesting. They're showing me, so this is the Four of Swords, of course, and we have these shapes here that look like swords. Now, 3 of them are pointed down, okay, and 1 is pointed up. They just highlighted to me that these paths that you're thinking about following, this wake-up call that you're getting about your life purpose, there is one that really speaks to you, okay? They're bringing it again. It's pointing up. It really speaks to you is what they're giving me here. And I know that looks like wood, but they're highlighting that as a sword, those little shapes, sharp shapes there. 1 is pointed up because there is communication. You're starting to communicate. They also said a little seed of, there is this little seed of hope that you do have, but sometimes you push it down, okay, and ignore it. But you're starting to come around, okay? They're starting to come around. So they're giving me here the end of the 2nd week of July into the 3rd. You're starting to come around. So something must be changing. Oh, okay. Okay, I just wanted to make sure which way they wanted to receive, because they were kind of on an angle, so I just want to make sure. Yeah, they want them this way. So there we are, Queen of Wands energy, the spark. So as I said, something is turning around, okay? So you're starting to believe. And what is that? It is about, Queen of Wands energy is Leo energy here, very feisty, very, and they said, look at the lucky cat. So luck is on your side. Very feisty energy, but having confidence, okay? Although you are an air element, fire element, reel it back, although you're a fire element, Sag, this is Leo energy, which is about ultimate self-assurance, okay? And it is embodying the knowledge that you have the spark. You have what it takes. That seed of passion, it ignites. And you are in control. You have everything you need within you. And luck is at your door. As you can see, that lucky cat is just sitting by you. Luck has now come to you. They really want you to acknowledge this fated luck that is now on your side. You must believe in the miracles that are happening around you. There's going to be a lot of inner clarity that goes with it. You're going to start to see on the physical plane this shift. But you must believe first before you can see it. Okay, and then when you see it, you believe even more, and it's a self-perpetuating cycle where a lot of miracles then start bubbling up, and it starts propelling you towards your prosperity path here. Okay, yeah, they're just giving me, this is a very illuminated time because of the candles. So yeah, look at that. I love it. You got that 9 of Wands, the spark, being very guarded, and then there's going to be some turning points here where you're going to be able, I think you're not able to even hold it back anymore in not letting people know. They're just going to know because you're glowing, and they can start to see the shift. They start to see your success with this Queen of Wands. So here's you guarding that spark. You don't really want anyone to know right now. You're just persisting, and then there it is. It starts to come to fruition. You have something to celebrate, okay? Yeah, look at that. The wand in the air. Yeah, you did it. It's that kind of energy. You can do it. You are doing it. So they're saying you are doing it. This is a very, very comfortable time for you once you start to follow your passion. It's faded for sure, okay? You've ignited that passion, and you start to see success with it, with that Queen of Wands. She's putting that hand in the air, very... she knows what she wants. Now, this is not a gender-specific reading, male or female. It's about the energy. But this figure knows what they want. And you can have it, is what they're saying here. This is also you being... having, enough money and to do whatever you want with. But you have a decision to make. Okay, when we have the Queen of Wands, even in the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot, when it comes to money, the wands are about, yes, you'd like to buy that wonderful purse or that wonderful jacket that you saw, but can you afford it? Okay, so it's either following your passion and investing with your money into your passions and what you want to do, because then you get tenfold back financially by doing that, Or do you spend your money on that latest jacket and you go, oh, I didn't really need the jacket, but I really like the jacket. So it gives a little nudge as well. Even though this card does not represent that, this is what the energy of Queen of Wands represents, is about, you know, just being a little bit more careful with your money during this time as well. Let me see. They've asked me to look closely at this card, so one moment, please. That cat is so cute. Okay, so they're just giving me a color and a word, which is purple. So they're actually showing me the color purple and putting the word purple just there, like I couldn't tell it was purple. I can see it's purple, but there is, I'm guessing, yeah, that's purple up there as well. But as I was looking at the cat, okay, and then her feet, she has little purple nail varnish on there. Purple is very important. So maybe something, business that you are getting off the ground or something, maybe purple is in the name, or purple is in some way related, or, you know, you surround yourself, that's your favorite color, purple, I don't know. Okay, because I was looking at the cat, maybe the cat is called Purple. That's a very strange name to call a cat, but I mean, horses for courses, if that's the cat's name. Yeah, purple is important in some way. If that identifies with you in some way, then there is a message here for you in particular with regards to that. Oh, they've also given me the moonstone. Moonstone is very important during this time. So if you have a moonstone, hold it in your hand for 5-10 minutes a day or whatever when you're going around. If you're chanting or doing any meditation, hold the moonstone in your hand. It helps you connect to the universe more readily, and it rejuvenates. And actually they're showing me holding the moonstone helps you believe in the magic. That's what they're giving me, helps you believe in the magic, and that's the only little bit, okay, is what is needed. Now we have the Hermit card, which is Virgo energy, and it's about going deep within for this clarity. Okay, so you as I said, there must have been a period where you've cut yourself off from people. You were shedding people you didn't need anymore because they were negative in some way, or were not reciprocal in the energy that you're giving them. It feels like you've been shedding people and things that you don't particularly need. That's why that jacket, buying that jacket's not important. I don't know why they're giving me that. Maybe someone's literally hovering on the button to buy a jacket and they hear this message and they're like, nope, don't need that $200 jacket or whatever it is. But anyway, if that's you, then this message is definitely for you. The Hermit is about illuminating your path, okay, using spiritual means. So there's been a lot of time spent you just thinking, okay, thinking about where you're going, your path, and also reviewing. They just said reviewing where you've come from, okay? So from the bottom there, you've come a long way. You're at the bottom, you've come all the way up to the top here, and you know there is more to go. But you're reviewing where you are right now, and you are reckoning, you're deciding the path to take, which path to follow, so that you can go up further, okay, towards your destiny. You're looking out to destiny. There's a lot of peace. Now, although that figure looks like she's sitting on that rock, there is an elevation. Doesn't look like she's really sitting. It looks like she's kind of elevating, levitating, and sitting there. So they're just giving me this energy of you're elevating, okay? So you're definitely rising up here, and using spiritual growth, recognizing that you... Interesting. Okay, thank you. I will give you that message in a moment. It's like you're recognizing your path of where you need to go now, okay? There's an illumination in your soul. Now, they just gave me another message, which is this lantern, okay? Now, this lantern, they said this might be a message specifically for somebody. You might be starting something new and feel like you're too old, or that time is a factor, and you're weighing up these options. Maybe I'm too old to do this now. There is no time. Time is a human creation, okay? There is no time limit on anything. If you want to start something, now is the time. Now is always the time. When is the time? Now. Now is the time. So don't put anything off thinking that you can't do it because of any constraints that society has that says you're too old or whatever. That's not true, okay? The lantern, what they're showing me is it too late? and they're saying, no, the lantern is still burning for you. Okay, so the light is still there for you. If it is your passion and you want to do it, there is no time limit. The lantern is still burning for you. There is still that hope that if you want to proceed, have faith. Those miracles are still waiting for you, still burning for you. So please don't feel like an opportunity has been missed and you've left it behind. That is not the case. That is what a very specific message for somebody out there. Thank you so much. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. How would you like to receive? Okay, sure. So we have the Lovers, okay? Now the Lovers is a choice card. When it is brought up in the career reads, it's about partnership and whether you are thinking about collaborating with somebody or going alone, okay? So it is that choice. When we have the Lovers card also in terms of finances, it is about making this this final decision here. There is an either or decision and it is life-changing. And you're wondering which way, because it's in the antagonist position, you're sort of sitting on the fence. Which way is the best way? Go solo or collaborate? Stay where I am or do something new and take the leap of faith? And will luck be on my side? Is this fated? Is this destiny? And it's in the antagonist position. When we get the Lovers card, there's an element of destiny here. Something needs to be brought together to feel whole. Okay, even though you're whole by yourself, it's about finding your counterpart. And you can have different counterparts in different areas. You can have a counterpart in a person, counterpart in a job, counterparts in your soul tribe. It's whatever element in your life comes to you that makes you feel like you're home, because you just know that is the right thing for you. And because you don't believe, there are moments where you just don't believe in destiny or that luck is on your side. There's a hesitancy to believe that what you want truly wants you, but it does. This is the energy to overcome. You must overcome. As you can see, whatever you want wants you. That is the energy. There is a partnership happening here. Now, this could be you joining an institution in terms of a job. It could be, whatever it is you truly wanted to do, joining forces with them. Or it could be, connecting with a bank, for example, to get a loan in order to do what you do. It could also be you going solo and recognizing that you're co-creating with spirit and luck is on your side and will bring you where you need to go. Ultimately, it seems like, you need to just have faith, because basically they're bringing you what you truly desire. We have the Page of Wands. It's in reverse. Now, Sagittarian energy, it's in reverse. So this is a chaotic energy, okay, when you get this card in reverse. And you may feel like these decisions have made you feel a little bit out of balance, okay? Again, so as I said at the beginning of the reading, they gave me those words, wild and free, okay? And in the upright position, this Sagittarian card is wild and free, okay? Look at that energy. It's about a new creative project, creative idea, what kind of word was that? Bursting to life. Is that bursting to life? Very weird. Oh, okay, bursting to life. Strange energy there. Oh, I'm really hot now as well. Something happened. Anyway, this is about acknowledging this new start, okay? So when we have it in the reverse, it's about shying away from that energy, okay? So perhaps you cannot action it straight away, but you've definitely got some sort of news and the confidence to see it through, okay? You have that bold courage and that spark of creativity that makes you want to fulfill your destiny. But you feel like now's not the time. There's a chaotic energy about starting. You may have started in fits and starts. There's an impulsivity about this card. It's like you can do a bit now, but then you have to go off and do either another job, like your 9-to-5 job, whatever that is, in order to pay the bills. Completely understandable. But they're showing you doing like bits and pieces, okay? Pages are often very curious at the start of something, actioning something new. So you feel like you definitely have the talent. It's like this is an all-knowingness, okay? You may not have even trained for this. You just know about it because you're so interested in it. You're so passionate about it. You just know. okay? This is knowledge that is just there and you're actioning it. So you may not have even gone to study this thing, because pages, you know, they often go studying and, you know, at the beginning of their career. But this is an energy of you. It's not that you're an old hack at it, because old hack suggests there's a jaded energy and that you've been doing it for such a long time. I don't feel like that. I feel like this is exciting, but there is a chaotic start to it, in and out, being able to action it one moment and then having to have your attention elsewhere. That could be because you have attention on children and you have to look after them, and then you go and do what it is that you want to do. It could be, you know, as I said, your other job, or but there is something that you're getting off the ground. Now we have the Eight of Wands. Oh, I love that. Look at this. We have the Eight of Wands, this news arriving, okay? This is a very speedy news that comes on in, which helps this burst of action. You can snap into life and start the path. You're definitely on the path, but now you can action it and propel yourself forward, okay? But it's over the judgment, making that final decision, and that Wheel of Fortune, which is luck is on your side. The spark of creativity has been ignited. Now it is forward motion. This card always brings very successful news, and it's an offer. Look at that. A solid offer that leads to a lot of growth. This is a new job or some sort of raise, perhaps a promotion. This is a long time coming. Look how dirty those hands are. All that hard work is about to pay off, okay? So the hands are dirty because they've been digging deep for years in the mud, trying to get to where they want to go. And finally, the golden coin. This is basically a new stream of income that is going to be very fruitful, okay? Leads to a lot of growth. Very healthy job. So you may have been in situations before that led you depleted in energy, or you know, you were dealing with some sort of injustice there, but karma is coming around. This is you know, a huge opportunity that is about to come for you, and you know it. You've been working hard for it, and this is the thing that you've been very guarded about, okay? Luck is on your side, but more than luck, it's your hard work, it's your patience, and look at that. It is your tenacity, you know? That is some digging deep right there, okay? And you've been digging for years and years, and finally it's starting to sprout, okay? As you can see, those wonderful sprouts there, and also those wonderful, very, very healthy roots that will help grow. There's a lot of growth here. It is divinely guided, and it is a gift from the universe, okay? So there is some sort of opportunity that's coming your way. Now we have that Tower. It's in reverse, okay? So do not shy away from it's interesting. It's like shying away from success. It makes you feel very uncomfortable because you think when things are going good, something bad's about to happen, okay? And that is not the truth of the situation. Enjoy the moment, enjoy what is there for you, but do not shy away from anything that feels uncomfortable, because that is obviously, sorry, that is, I just want the word that they used. It wasn't obviously. I said obviously thinking it was the word. One moment, please. No, it's gone. Okay, so basically what they were trying to give me was that it pushes you out of your comfort zone so that you, number one, have growth and learning, but number two, you're striving for something better to reach up, okay? So when you're out of your comfort zone, you're about to do something really exciting, okay, that helps lead you to elevate, okay? So don't shy away from, this news is going to be very like, it's almost like it makes you go, oh, this is big. This is big. Can I do this? I don't know if I can do this. I can do this. I will do this. Sag, you are doing this. You have everything you need. You are incredible, okay? The only thing you need to do is believe in yourself and believe that the universe is also on your side. It has your back, okay? Now they want one more card from here, and then they want me to show you what abundance is coming towards you with the next deck. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Sag? What else do they need to know? This deck is so heavy. I don't know. Woo! Thank you. It's so interesting. The Death card. Now, I did a reading for a Sagittarian yesterday, and it ended on the Death card. Okay, so interesting. It's so interesting indeed. So the Death card is a scorpionic energy, but it is an acknowledgement that some things have to end so that they can birth new beginnings. Okay, this is the time to move on from anything that does not serve you. This is definitely a shedding period. Okay, any karma is coming back to you. It's about recognizing that you are co-creating with spirit. And look at that, miracles, hope is in the face there of death. So in endings, there is a new hope, a new rebirth, as it were. It's a transformation, a moving on. Okay, once you get inner clarity. As you can see, that hooded figure, the clarity that is within that figure is incredible. It brings hope. It shows you that miracles are there and you have to have faith. There is a wonderful, it's like a big star there. And the star is always about faith, you know, believing in what you cannot see. But you need to overcome that. This is the energy you need to start believing in, that things are lining up for you. What you want truly wants you. And along comes this wonderful opportunity. Okay? They're also giving me the infinity sign. There are infinite possibilities for your success, but there is one that is a huge opportunity that is granted to you that really speaks to you above everything else. Okay? We are going to go deeper and find out what is coming for you in terms of abundance for regarding this situation. Thank you so much, Spirit guys. Woo. Interesting. Okay, so we have Temperance, Sagittarian energy, and it is in reverse. So as I said, this opportunity that comes makes you feel very, very nervous, puts you off balance a little bit. It's a disruptive energy, chaotic, okay? As I said, this chaotic kind of energy here. It's a temporary energy, but you may feel a little bit out of control at first. They want you to acknowledge that you need to listen to your downloads. You need to listen to your intuition and keep yourself grounded at this time. Because although you've been working towards this and hoping for it, when it finally arrives, you're like, it's happened. I really don't know what to do with it. Things are going so well, maybe things are going to go bad now. That's not the energy they want you to embody. Okay, they want you to acknowledge that this all happens for a reason, but try and keep yourself grounded. Page of Swords in reverse. Okay, so when it first happens, it's very strange. Okay, very strange energy. This is Aquarian energy. When it happens, it feels like the legalities of it make you feel very nervous. There is something about, because we've got Justice here on this side, and this is where Page of Swords is. And when we've got Page of Swords in reverse, this is about some sort of legality or tax news with regards to a project or something. And it makes a person feel very like weak at the knees, very nervous. So it feels like you'll be imbalanced. You're like, oh, I wasn't expecting this part, or I don't like this part, but it's temporary energy. It just makes you feel a little bit nervous, and then it all works out. It's all fine. Okay, so there may also have been one hidden detail that you were not aware of, because when we have it in the upright, this page is very curious about things, very knowledgeable, sees through everything, comes in truth there, may have been spying in terms of the internet, you know, doing online courses to make sure you're way ahead of the game. But in the reverse, there may have been something that was missed with regards to this. Now, it's not a negative thing. It's just you like to be ahead of the game and know all of your stuff before you proceed with anything. It just makes you feel a little bit out of kilter, but you overcome it. It's fine. That's what they're giving me. So they just gave me a little bit of a heads up there. Thank you so much. So we have the Moon card. Something will be revealed in and around, it's so interesting, they give me the same date for most signs for this month. The 20th of July, there will be some sort of reveal here. It coincides with the new moon, so the energy is very, very strong during this time. So something will be revealed that you maybe were not expecting, and that throws you out of balance there, as I said. This is something that is meant to happen. It's fated energy there. It's Cancerian energy, and it is about a reveal that unsettles your emotions. As you can see, the sea there is very choppy at the beginning. It makes you feel nervous and out of balance, but in the distance there, it all levels out. As you can see, it all comes to fruition, so I wouldn't worry about that. Now, it is something that you did not bank on, and that's why there is this all of a sudden this out of balance feeling with this reveal. But yeah, I would expect to see this new opportunity. It comes just before the 20th, and then something else is revealed on top round about the 20th, or a few days after that new moon, that makes you feel a little bit just a little bit nervous. But they're giving me the energy that you're on the edge, on the brink of something very exciting, and with elevation comes that feeling of nervousness sort of bubbling up there. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. What else do my beautiful Sagittarians need to know with regards to their prosperity? Can you please guide them towards their abundance? Thank you so much. The Lovers in reverse. Okay, so when we get the Lovers in reverse, and you have it already on the board about making that choice, whether you go and partner up with somebody, or you go solo in this job that you're doing, this is it's like you don't want to make any bad choices here with the Lovers in reverse, and that's why you are sort of sitting on the fence, especially when this reveal comes to make you feel a little bit nervous. But this reveal is something to do with either legalities or contracts or something like that, or tax or something, and it's something that may just unsettle you. Okay, you don't want to make a wrong decision here when we have that Lovers in reverse there. This is about it's like delaying. You've got discord, you're delaying, and you don't want to regret anything. You don't want to have any bad choices about partnering up with somebody, or you know, it's interesting because it's over the Lovers card here in the spread, the energy that you are shying away from. So they're showing me again that you're putting off this decision about partnership with another in order to move on and elevate in your career. Now, it could be, as I said, you partnering up with an institution like a bank for a loan, or perhaps you know, if you're a teacher or something, connecting to a college, and or whether you're going to go solo and offer private tutoring and things like that. So thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Sag? They also want to acknowledge that that is a Gemini energy, which is a two-way energy, a dual energy. So it is again that choice, and because it's in reverse, it's you shying away from making a choice. So the decision is ultimately yours, Sag. Where you go from here and how quickly it comes to you, it seems to be your decision at the pace that is dictated there. Thank you so much. Okay, and they said that is all, so we will end it there. Four of Coins. Okay, this leads to long-term security. Okay, this is you planning for that rainy day, but it's about growing your money for the long term, and it's about what your desire is. Again, I get this feeling of, you know, it's hidden away. Okay, so you may be guarded again. It's like you're hiding what you have, but not out of sneaky behavior. It's a protective mechanism that's within you. It's like you don't want anyone to know about this. This is best it's kept separate, you know, for that long-term security, putting stuff away. People don't need to know about it, but it's there in case you need it. Okay, look at that, 10 of Cups, ultimate happiness, family contentment, total love, total support. Your family's got your back. Your soul tribe have your back on this. If anybody you're going to tell about this job opportunity or this new path that you're taking, it's going to be your soul tribe, your family. And a lot of balance here, a lot of harmony, and it's like you got the golden, you know, the holy grail, as it were, of job opportunities here, or career opportunities with this. The 10 of Cups could also be, you know, it's acknowledging that yes, wealth is wonderful to have, finances are very important, but the most important is having a family unit, or your soul tribe that's come together in love. You may not be super rich, but you recognize that true wealth lies in your emotions, your feelings, and your love for others. So that is why the universe is on this side, as you can see, under the karma, the justice. You proceed with a whole lot of love, Sag. You know, as I said, your soul tribe, no matter who they are, you make sure they're okay. They never want for anything. You're always there for them, stepping up, and now they've got your back. And you feel very supported in this energy if you decide to express what it is that you're doing and show them. Oh, look at that. King of Wands. Okay, wonderful energy. This is Aries energy. It's about your passion. It's about you stepping into your power and doing what it is that you desire. Okay, this is entrepreneurial spirit here. This is boldly leading forward and stepping in your power. Ultimately, you see those rays of this, it's like emulating the rays of the sun. Your passion brings you a successful outcome. It drives you to the top. You're elevating right to the top of your game with that king. Okay, this is, as I said, bold leader, someone who has strategized, and probably strategized in secret because you've been very guarded there about what it is that you're doing, protective of what you're doing, and then rising up, and then all of a sudden everybody sees how successful you are, and they're like, damn, we didn't even know Sag was doing this. Yeah, that's the point, is what they're giving me here. A lot of success is yours. It's like you come from nowhere being successful, but nobody can see. There's so much hard work, so much anxiety, moments of, you know, inclarity, and moments of going solo, you know, cutting yourself off from everybody to find the truth of the situation as to where your prosperity path lies. To everybody else, it appears like you rise up and come from nowhere with success. But to you, you know the hard work that it took to get there. Absolute hard work. And yeah, look at that. The devil in reverse. You cut, as I said at the beginning, you're shedding people who do not serve your path. You're shedding old ways. You're cutting out anything that is toxic, okay? Capricorn energy, you may have a Capricorn placement somewhere, but they gave me this earlier in the week. The devil is in the details. Now you're recognizing that you've had to be very protective because there are some people, ooh, I got a shiver. They give me frenemies. There are some people in your tribe who, it's not that they don't wish you well, they relish in failure, okay? So it's almost like they really enjoy it when people just don't manage to do what they want to do. So these people are low vibe, and you recognize that, and you've cut them free. You've cut them loose out of your life, and you're recovering from that energy, leaving any abusive cycles behind, any toxic situations behind, for a more freer future here. There's a lot of growth and expansion that comes from cutting and shedding things that do not serve you. Ultimately, you're lightening the load, but there is nothing holding you back, which is most important. Interesting. Okay, they've asked me to go to one other deck, just for one more, the Clarity deck. This is the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot. This one here that I was using was the Fountain Tarot. This is the White Witch Tarot, just so you know. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. You've asked for one more. This deck is really light. I can feel your journey, Sag. Thank you so much. Can you please guide my beautiful Sag? What do they need to know? Any final messages? You asked for one more. Can you please guide me to what they need to know for their highest good? Thank you so much. I'm truly grateful for the messages so far. Oh, thank you so much. And we have Page of Swords. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Okay, so it's turned in the upright position. Okay, Page of Swords is a new project, thinking clearly, okay, proceeding in truth, and being curious and excited about what you do. Aquarius energy, you're just shedding, you're cutting and shedding where things you need, things you don't need. You're recognizing when you need to use your energy, and when it's time for you to hold back. You're recognizing that shift now. But ultimately the page is proceeding with their own truth. They're walking to the beat of their own drum, and they are, as I said, you turn it around, okay? This reveal that happens around about the 20th of July, you completely turn it around, okay? From that Page of Swords in the reverse to the Page of Swords in the upright. So you've been doing a lot of learning. You're being very curious. As I said, there is a natural ability that goes with you here, okay? It brings you complete prosperity. because you're leading your own path in truth. Okay, no one even touches you, no one even comes close. Yeah, you're finally taking those steps to and being free with it. Okay, so you're actioning with a lot of mental clarity, lots of new ideas here. Pages of Swords, they have lots of ideas that they carry to fruition that are very abundant, but ultimately they speak their truth, and that's what you have to overcome to get to this point. Okay, a lot of abundance is coming your way. This Ace of Pentacles will grow. It is going to be huge. Okay, very exciting for you. And we'll leave it there. Okay, thank you so much, Sag. I'm just going to get you a final message. I'm very excited about this deck. It's the Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Baron Reid. I'm just shaking things up and giving a different message as a prosperity message. Anything you need advice-wise, Spirit can guide you through this. Thank you so much, Spirit guides, guardian angels. What do my beautiful Sagittarians need to know? Any final messages? There we go. So we have time for a nap. You've been working super hard. That's hilarious. And happy, happy. I mean, there's your message right there. Time for a nap and happy, happy. Okay. So we're going to just have a look here. 2 and 4 reduce to 6, which is about balance and love, the reciprocal energy of the universe. Okay. And also we have 2 and 6 there, which is reducing to 8, which is strength. You know, love, self-love, self-respect, knowing that you are enough for the job, and also the infinity sign, okay? Infinite possibilities. So, yeah, look at you finding your happy, happy. Again, there is an elevation here, but this is listening to your instincts, your inner guides, that leads you to your happy place. I mean, this is the most exciting energy here. I really love it. So I'm just going to read from the book because this is a new deck. I want to get you the exact message, but they want me to look at this card in particular closely. Okay, so we have a fox there, and you've been very shrewd and very strategic like the fox. Now they always say crafty like the fox, but there's no sneaky behavior here. You have walked in your own truth, but you've been clever about looking after your projects, keeping them hidden, guarded, and you've been working super hard. So yeah, it is time for a nap. They're also highlighting the moon for me. So they're again highlighting this new moon that happens on the 20th of July. Very important for you. And there's a lot of stars there. So it's a lot of faith, a lot of hope. You just have to believe. I'm just getting the book for you so I can read it for you now. Number 26. Here we go. 26, 26. Okay, happy, happy. And it says joy and contentment, a sense of fulfillment, a feeling that all is well. That's what you have to overcome. All is well. The universe has your back. Your desires are effortlessly fulfilled now. Find joy in the present moment, whatever is happening, and be satisfied with the things as they are. You're free from the shackles of longing and able to experience the liberation that comes from actually being happy, moment to moment. For you have chosen happiness over yearning for it. Now is the time for feeling joy for the sake of joy and experiencing contentment. None of this is because of something outside of yourself. Your happiness is a result of you being at one with Spirit's plan for your life. All is well. The tide is now. Enjoy playfully splashing in it. This is a time to take pride in your accomplishments. You're doing good work, providing exceptional service, and are well compensated for it. The world rains gratitude upon you, and you're happy with the results of your efforts and creativity. Isn't it amazing to consider all that you have done? Remember your partnership with Spirit in this moment too. Your soul has always known you could accomplish anything if it brought you joy. Okay, very, very important. As I said, it's just clarifying the message. You're looking back at the path, how far you've come, how far you want to go. And also karma. What is rightfully yours is coming back to you. You deserve this. Okay, we have number 24, time for a nap. You've been working super hard, as I said there. And it says rest, rejuvenation, and renewal. Temporary non-action, allowing your dreams to just rise. This is time to step away and rest. Let the cares of your world go. Go into a state of non-action and allow yourself to be free of the shackles of your goals, your lists, your desires. Nothing is as important as rest, detachment, and neutrality. The overly busy mind can block you from inner wisdom. If you don't step back, take a seat and rest. Be willing to let your dreams surface and new ideas flow through you, absent any force or conscious direction, as you observe without engagement now. This is a great time to take a break from your busy schedule and allow yourself to have the opportunity to step back. Your plans are meant to be put on ice. Your goals can wait. Dream, imagine, and let go of attachments to any outcome. Mediate and take a holiday if you can. Things will speed up soon enough. After the break, you may want to make some changes. Epiphanies have an amazing way of arising when you take your focus off your to-do list and allow yourself to just rest. Okay, so as you can see, that Eight of Wands, the moon is there. When there is this, it's like something comes to light, then things start taking off really quickly, okay, with that Eight of Wands. But in the meantime, just rest. You've done all that you can for now, and allow Spirit to do the rest. The Wheel of Fortune, what is fated to you will start coming towards you now, but you must believe. Step back, have faith. It's lining up, everything is lining up behind the scenes. Okay, my beautiful Sag, let's go and get a trinket before we go. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Sag? What do they need to know? Oof, very interesting. We have the butterfly, which is the transition, moving on, shedding the old and rebirthing the new. So definitely shedding, letting go of anything that does not serve you. Okay, and the rebirth brings transformation. You're becoming the person you were always meant to be. Okay, and you're rising up. There is another element of elevation here, but with beauty and grace. Okay, Sag, where would you like this card? Oh, they want it on the Ace of Pentacles. There is a lot of transformation in your finances as it starts to grow. And interestingly enough, we have, oh, fell over. Let's see. We have a key. Okay, now the key has a little like Mickey Mouse ears on there. So the key to the rest of the growth, you're unlocking a situation here, but it's also to have fun. Okay, to be playful as well as working. That's the key to it all. Balance. Okay, so serious time, working, but also having fun. That is the key to unlocking it all. But also those round little circles, they're showing me the universe. They're showing me planets lining up. So stars are aligning. The planets are all coming together in alignment. And this is your time. This is your time to rise, to elevate, Sag. Okay? You're just unlocking the mysteries of the universe right now. Where would you like this? Oh, they want it over the moon card because that is this reveal. It will reveal all. Oh, that's so interesting. They just asked me to really look at the key. Look at the lock. Look at the key. So look, I hope you can see this. Okay? With the key, there is this little nubbin here that opens the door. It's actually the shape of a heart. The key to it all is unlocking what you love doing. I'll just show you in the upright so you can see it's a heart. How beautiful. So the key to unlocking it all is to do what you love. Gosh, I love that key. I've never seen that. I get this key all the time. And they just guided me to that. Okay, and that's on the moon card. Okay, my beautiful Sag, we'll leave it there. I hope there's something that resonated with you in this reading. If there is, please like or subscribe to my channel. It's completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell. Apparently that's important. It lets you know when I update my next message and lets me know that you resonated with the reading, which is very, very important for me. Okay, my beautiful Sag, I will leave it there. Thank you so much for all your wonderful energy. Love and